Mention the words electric hybrid and most people think of something small, rather worthy, based on a lake, not very fast and with limited range. Not this time. Welcome to this boat, the Marell M17 diesel electric hybrid. And frankly, it is one of the coolest looking boats I have ever seen. It is built by Marell. It is all aluminium. It is powered by twin Scania 16-litre V8s of 1,150 horsepower each, but crucially, it is also fitted with Scania's latest hybrid electric drive system. So it has the speed, it has the power, it has the range, but it also has the silence and efficiency of electric motors for when you want to sneak around quietly. And trust me, the people who run these boats often do. This is a full patrol vessel. It's usually used by police forces, by search and rescue. It is extremely tough, extremely strong, and extremely fast. And I'm going to take you for a full tour of the boat and a ride on it to show you just how effective it is. Here we go. Now it is fitted with jet drives, so rather than shaft drives, it is spewing out a ton of water. And you can see that here. But that is all, is that electric power alone doing that?
This is just electric mode, yeah.
So we're just in full electric mode at the moment, and you can see just how much water it's kicking out. But the boat itself is remarkably quiet. There's no vibration, there's no exhaust. So this is exactly what I mean. It's trying to demonstrate that hybrid boats can be exciting as well as extremely effective. Now we have quite a crowd on the boat at the moment. Needless to say, it has causing quite a major stir of interest. We're here at the Seawork show, which is all commercial craft, but this is by a long way the most exciting one. And the reason I'm here today is that Scania are also looking at developing this drivetrain for leisure boats, and they've already had interest from a number of very major leisure boat builders. Now this chap here who is helming the boat for us is Patrick, and he is from Marell Boats. In fact, he's the founder and owner, and as he quite rightly says, there is no better way to build what you want and get what you want than actually driving and helming and making sure it does what it wants. So tell me a little bit about the boat. It's all aluminium construction?
Full aluminium.
And that's because it's light and tough, or what's the benefit of aluminium?
Long life.
Right.
And light design. You can stretch out the material to the end also, for you don't gonna have some impact when you go in the rough sea.
Right.
Then it's much more stronger in all way. They cannot twist it or be some deform.
Yeah.
Stays strong.
Stays strong, and it's light, so you can get the performance, but also the durability.
Yep. And also depends how you made it. For we made all aluminium boat, not traditional. We made it in the jig in the form.
Right.
So we have a jig construction.
Yep.
In steel.
Right.
And then we put all structure inside, so it will be nice shape.
Okay. And talk me through the helm. What have we got going on here? This looks like a very serious
No,
bridge.
Yeah, we have a lot of things, but first of all, you should make the boat for performance.
Yep.
That means we have pilot and co-pilot. So we play together.
Yep.
You're gonna have a good screens, so you can handle the boat by yourself also.
You have access to all the different cameras. You can see exactly what's going on, and you have a full suspension seat.
Yeah. So we have the interceptors. I have
Interceptor.
and I have
Trim
throttle.
tabs.
Yeah. I have everything in my hand.
Okay. And what performance do you get from this boat?
Let's see, if you're really lucky today, maybe we get 50 knots today in 25 tons. So let's see.
Whoa.
We get 51 in yesterday, but we are so many people on board just now.
This is the first hybrid boat that you've produced?
Yeah.
What is the appeal of an electric hybrid boat?
We have a lot of Polish clients and also border.
Yeah.
And that was the idea when we started to do it together with Scania. For we need power,
Right.
we need speed,
Yeah.
but we need also long distance
Yeah.
running, and also minimum 1 day operation in electric.
So you've got what, sort of 6-7 hours
Yeah.
running in electric?
Yeah.
And then what range do you get on the diesel engines?
We have 3.5 cubic diesel inside, so it's good enough.
3.5
Yeah,
cubic
yeah,
meters.
Yeah,
of,
yeah, yeah.
And what, do you know what?
Now we can
nautical
go more
miles?
than 500 knot.
So 500 nautical
Yeah,
miles
Yeah, yeah,
and a top speed of 50 knots and an entire day cruising electric.
yeah. You need to be safe when you're driving in different condition.
Yeah.
I think we have all kind of electric stuff you need, from FLIR, navigation, cameras, sensors, everything, trim flaps, or we have interceptors. You have everything.
So it really is the best of both worlds. You've got the performance and the range of a diesel engine and the refinement and environmentally friendly credentials of an electric.
And maneuver. You see, it's so easy to maneuver also. If you go to the land and pick up someone, if it's in the water or you border somewhere, it's a perfect maneuver with the system also. So for sure, I'm really happy.
You're convinced?
Yeah.
Hybrid is the way forward.
Yeah, it's the way in the future for electric. It's electric.
Yeah,
That means you come to the electric, it's end.
yeah,
Hybrid, that means you can be smart.
yeah,
You just need to be smart how you use the electric and how you use the power bank.
right.
But still, you can run so long distance, and also with the speed. For speed, it's also important. For if you're going to be kind of police or border control, then you must catch 45, 50 knots.
Yeah,
Everyone asks for 45 knots today.
yeah. And do the diesel motors charge the electric
Yes,
battery pack?
yes, yes.
So you never need to plug in necessarily?
No, yeah,
You can
depends
plug
on
in.
you. Yeah. It's also how you work with a power bank. The smartest is to use all power bank till it's almost empty on the daytime.
Okay.
So when you plug in, when you come on the evening, that means then you have full power bank when you come on the morning.
Okay.
So you don't need to start the first hour to charge with diesel. So
Yeah.
if you're moving there just now, then we open just now. When I passed 1250, then it starts. So now
Whoa.
the diesel start.
Very cool. So it automatically starts when you're at 1250 RPM.
Yeah. And
Oh,
that's
I
mean
can hear
also-
them.
Yeah. Now you see we're charging. Now we have plus.
So that shows that you're now, because the diesel engine's running, you're now
Yes.
charging the battery bank.
Yes, now we put in. So now we maximum the charging.
Yeah.
You see now rising up to. So it's a really smart. It's a really intelligent system.
Yeah. Cool.
And that means also we put this level for 1250. For if you go back here on electric.
So now you've gone back to electric.
Now we go to electric again.
So we're now back to electric. I can hear the motors have stopped completely. There's considerably less vibration. There's less noise, and we're back on electric power. And now doing.
And that,
8.3,
we can
8.4
go.
knots.
I think we can stretch into.
So how quickly will it go under electric? at that?
Let's see. We have it exactly here.
So we're gradually-
9 knots something. 9:10 we should found.
Okay, so we're definitely doing 9 knots now. And is that RPM over there? Is that sort of 1250 RPM?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a little bit more,
So it's
but this
just before the diesel engines kick in. We're doing 9.4 knots.
something happened.
Yeah.
So if I just put this one, then the electric diesel
then
comes.
suddenly the diesel kicks in.
So I have safety, so I all time can handle the boat.
Yeah.
For if you need to put the finger here in the critical situation,
Yeah.
then it's a hell.
Okay, so it's all about making it completely intuitive,
Yeah,
automatic.
yeah.
You don't have to think, you just have to focus on driving the boat.
Just drive. That
Very
is the
cool.
point. You drive the
And
boat.
what's this here?
It's the joystick.
So you've got joystick control for the steering and the throttle.
Yeah.
So now you're driving the whole thing on the joystick. We're spinning around on the spot. Wow. We're literally not moving, and yet we're doing a complete 360. Well, we've done 180 now already in seconds. We're going the whole way round.
So the maneuver is.
That is very cool. So that's using the diesel and the electric, or
Just electric.
so we're still just electric.
Just electric.
Cool. So you've got total manoeuvrability under electric.
That's the reason. When
Yeah.
you go into the harbor,
Yeah.
then you go on full electric.
Yeah. So you're not polluting, you're not making noise, disturbance.
Just look so you have enough with
Yeah.
power in the bank.
Very cool.
Amazing.
So I just wanted to show you what it's like. So we're now under electric power alone. We're doing sort of 8-9 knots. Very quiet, very smooth. Now I've just heard the diesel engines start up. There's a little bit more vibration. We're really winding it up now. We're up to 45 knots. Still building, 46. There isn't the slightest feeling of any kind of flexing. There's no noise at all. There's no slamming. It just feels absolutely bulletproof. Water jet steering, there's nothing fighting the turn, so you can slide it around really quickly. So you've just demonstrated a really tight turn. Now, one of the issues with lighter water jet boats is that sometimes the back end will slide out, but this doesn't feel like it's going to do that. How do you prevent it doing that?
No, it's just a tricky how you do it.
Right.
The most important in that case is the hull, the shape of the hull, and also how we use the electric engine.
Right, so it felt like you throttled off a bit before you turned.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
Get the grip in the sea.
So the boat drops down into the sea, the keel is deeper, and then you put the electric motors on, what you said?
Yes. Then you boost with the electric. So your acceleration through the turns.
So you've got that instant torque from the electric motors to power you out of the turn.
You boost it.
Okay. And in a boat like this, presumably you are often chasing someone or trying to keep track of something, if it's a police boat or a patrol boat.
Yeah.
So it's important to keep that vision.
For sure. All time keep the acceleration and maneuver.
Yeah.
For if you don't have the acceleration, then you're second directly. But if you can have the quick acceleration and even quick turn is one of the most important.
Okay, so regardless of what the boat you're tracking, wherever he goes, you can turn quicker than him, you can outrun him.
Then you can catch him.
That's a very different kind of boat usage, but it's fascinating to hear that.
There you have also one point you asked for aluminium before. More and more police went over for aluminium. For the smuggler, hit them, for they are quicker than the police. So if they hit them on the side, then the fiberglass boat is crushed. So if they use aluminium, then it's much stronger. So if some smuggler will go in your side, let them do it. Anyway, they need to swim.
So you're going to win regardless.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Brilliant, thank you. So we're going to have a quick look at what happens in the engine room, because this is where the real magic goes on. Wow. So that's 1150 horsepower, 16 litre V8 Scania. And then the electric motor is this circular bit here. And that is a shaft, sealed shaft, or sort of covered. And that's going to the water jet down this end. And who makes the water jet?
MGP.
MBP, okay. So all Swedish companies, Swedish boat, Swedish engine, Swedish motor, Swedish jet drive. Very impressive. That is quite a bit of kit. Let's have a quick look around the boat. Now, it is clearly a commercial boat, so they haven't gone for particularly high-end finishes. There's just plentiful storage around here. I suppose you could put a galley if you want to, but this is just lots of storage. We've got a more sort of relaxed seating area over on the starboard side. Got these very sleek windows running all the way around the boat to give good visibility, and we have got skylights overhead letting in plenty of natural light. But this is the action, the heart of the boat, if you like. we've got 5 of these Ullmann suspension seats. You can see they've all got those damper struts so that when I'm not even strong enough to put it down, but when the weight is down and you're bouncing around, that will save your back. Got another 2 over on this side, and then the pilot and the co-pilot seat, extra high spec. They've all got these fold down arms. The actual helm seat itself has various controls for the MFDs built into the arm. We've got the twin throttles here, very small. Those are for the MJP, the marine jet power, the water drives. Got the same control. This is the joystick control, twist, exactly like Volvo IPS, but much more on a kind of commercial spec for the water jets. All these MFDs all the way around, they're all Raymarine 1, 2, 3, all on multiple settings, cameras all the way around the boat so that the skipper can keep an eye on everything that's going on. And then these are the control panels for that hybrid drive system. So this is where you can see exactly what's going on, whether you're on diesel, hybrid or electric mode. Gives you what the battery power is doing, how much you've got, whether you're feeding in or whether you're drawing from the battery, and you've got the rev counters up here too. Emergency stops, as our skipper said, it's all about being in control. Everything is within very easy reach of the helm system, so the driver doesn't have to think about what they're doing or move from his seat. He can just focus entirely on driving the boat and keeping everybody safe and comfortable. Then there are steps down into the cabin. I say cabin, that's a bit of an exaggeration really when you see what's here. There is absolutely no niceties down here. You haven't got any of your nice full beam owner's cabin. It is all just kit out. Obviously you can fit it out how you want. At the moment this is still quite unfinished. We've just got these aluminium bulkheads. They provide extra reinforcement. You can see it's all literally just polished and, well, I mean not even polished, it's just lightly abraded and welded, but all super strong, super tough. It is just absolutely rock solid. And then access to all the electronics. Haven't even fitted the panels yet, but you can see it's all about making sure you've got easy access to everything. So if you need to make any repairs, you can see exactly where everything is and crucially get to everything. Under the floor here, this is where the batteries and the fuel tanks are. We've got 3,500 litres of diesel under the floor here, as well as 300 kilowatt hours of battery power. So that's central, it's low in the boat, so that everything is as stable and well located as it can be. Keeps it low, keeps the weight low, the centre of gravity low, and crucially, it means the trim stays the same regardless of whether you've got full tanks or empty tanks. But it is a totally fit for purpose boat. There's no niceties at all, no home comforts. It's just a serious performance workboat, but also a deeply, deeply cool machine. But I think I have demonstrated to you today that hybrid doesn't necessarily mean slow, boring, limited range. With a boat like this, you've got 50 knot performance, you've got 500 plus nautical miles of range, and you've got one of the coolest looking machines I think you've ever seen. So next time someone tells you that electric boats are all boring, just tell them about this. I hope you've enjoyed having a look at this boat. My name is Hugo Andreae. You've been watching Motorboat and Yachting. Thank you very much for your attention, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.